I haven't been here in a while, like doing a video like this. I got like sick of myself. I have to go get another metal file because I need to make this little baby thing. I really want to make this little baby thing with a stone face and hands. I feel so passionately about it. It's like so funny the things that I want to share with you. And I had it in my mind before I started this, like, that I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? That I've like lost the plot with these, that I've like started doing them for like an audience instead of like you. And that like I kind of miss when I was crazier because I felt like I had a lot more access to like the plan. But these are all thoughts that I was like having before. These are not like right now thoughts. My eyes look so like blue with the shirt. This is like I was like, saw this in the store. It's like the classic like trans mask, like wolf shirt. And then I also wanted to say that last night I was like going home from this like gathering for like witches or like a dungeon. And I was like hearing beautiful flute music play on the streetcar. And I was just listening to it and it was like harmonizing with, I was listening to like Venus in Cancer, which I forgot who it's by, but it's like an instrumental piece and the flute was like playing with it and it was like so, and it was like 11:11 p.m. and I was just like praying and I was like, this is like so beautiful, having this like profound experience of like, oh right, like, life just like can be like this without, it's not all, I don't have to make life beautiful. Sometimes it feels like that. It's been feeling like that a lot lately, that like I am the reason why things happen, and I kind of like this feeling of like I have to make the world turn. So I turn around to see the flute player, and I actually have met them. It's like a person that I keep like seeing around, and I met them at this like moon party like a few months ago. And I mean, they're dressed like exact, like imagine like an archetypal like flute player with like the little hat and with the brim and everything, just like a little forest creature. Um, Playing flute on the streetcar, and then I was like, "Oh, hey, I like know you," and then we like got to talking, and I don't know, it was just a really beautiful like encounter of like, oh yeah, like the world exists. It's not just. I think I've been experiencing, like I was doing a tarot reading, and it was like, um, what was it, like the Three of Wands? I'm like experiencing nice recognition for in myself of like the things I've achieved creatively and like in my personal growth in like a very like, yeah, like personal power, like achievement way, like, oh, how much I've grown and like I've done all this work on myself and like people recognizing that, and it's really nice, but it also like I think can feel like that is the kind of reason why things are happening, is because like I did all this work, and it's like, oh my god, I have to like do all this work to like make things good. um I was talking about this to someone that I would love to see again, but I was scared of reaching out to her before I left, because she said like we're at the stage in our lives where we're kind of like being with people to like get something, And I keep thinking about the fact that she said that because I keep thinking, like, does she think that I only want to be around her because I want to get something? And, like, I don't know, it just put such a strange. I think because I feel that energy a lot around her, like the sort of competitive, career driven, there's something like cynical and like, what is it? It starts with an A. It's like ascension. No, it's oh my god. Ambitious. There's something ambitious. And it's so funny to like look at you and you're just like a little black dot, but you're like everything, like the whole future contained in this little black dot. Yeah, so I was talking anyway, I would love to have seen her before I left, but I came back into the city and I was feeling very like squishy and vulnerable and crying a lot about things, and I was like, I can't reach out to her like the girl who says that we all just are trying to get something out of each other. Because I think it is a lens you can apply. Like I can ask myself like, what am I trying to get from that relationship? And I can say, like we're certainly like both interested in similar like career like aspirations in one lens, but then it's like I don't even know if that is what I'm interested in. Like I just think that it's a lens you can apply, but if I start to put that lens over everything, I get a massive headache and I feel sick and I feel like everything is terrible. So I don't love to apply that lens of like, what are we trying to get from each other all the time? Like, sure, you can, but like, I also just like your vibe and I want to be around you. Like, maybe that's trying to get something. But what was I talking about before that she said? I can't remember. I just can't remember. Anyway, yeah. I get bored of myself and then I stop like making the boring things, and this is the boring things. And I'm just resigning to my professor saying that it's a sketchbook. Like, okay, okay. Because I want everything that I do to like be. Oh, this is what I was thinking about before that I was gonna say to you. Is when I'm like making like this idea of like my personal identity, I was like going on Pinterest and looking at like my personal style board, and like it used to have all of these like certain fashion. It was very masculine with like not masculine but like classic kind of like Ivy League like athletic wear, like 60s prep with like the leather sandals and then like gold jewelry. And anyway, it's like what I wanted more than anything from that was this feeling that I was kind of like complete, that I was like a figured out, like if I could make everything in my style kind of like align with this, I would be finished. But then what I love about personal identity, it seems is like the constant becoming. I seems like I'm never satisfied. Oh my god, itchy dog hair on me, a dog hair on my face. I love Molly, but I fear I'm becoming allergic. The becoming, like the chase of some version of myself that will be more beautiful in like a soul way. Like I will be radiant. I will feel radiant. Like I'm chasing this. It's like a feeling of calm. there's a calmness and there's a self-assuredness and there's like an intrigue. But it's like peace. But I love chasing that. As soon as I've arrived somewhere that I thought would bring me peace in terms of my identity, I'm like on to the next thing, and I'm chasing. So okay, I love the chase, I guess. If I'm chasing, then you know, I guess I'm chasing. But I think in my art, it's like quite nice that I get to make things and they are done. And they kind of like die in a sense once I'm done making them. Like there's this process of life-giving creation where, you know, the thing that I'm making is like in movement because I'm creating it, and there's like we're having like a dialogue. I'm thinking about it a lot. It's like very alive in my reality. And then once it's like done, it's kind of like it dies. It becomes like frozen, and I can like go back and learn so much from it going forward in my life. But it's the way that you can reread like a favorite book, you know, a million times, and it's like giving you life. But in the author can be like long dead, and so it feels like that in a sense. There's like a static quality that I really love. That I love that I get to like make things that are finished, and then I get to let go of them when they're done. But I think I'm still clinging on to, I want that like letting go to have like more fanfare. Like I want, you know, just to have the thing in the gallery, and to, you know, putting out like on Instagram just feels like so like, oh my God, like that can't be the send off, you know? But at this point in my life, it has to be the send off, because what's happening now is that I'm making the things and they're just not going anywhere, and that just feels borderline like disrespectful. Okay, I ran out of coffee, so I'm literally drinking Sprite. So much shame, so many people's opinions, but I'm building like, what is my opinion? I'm building like a keep fortress of my own desires and values and ways of operating. So now I'm gonna go to the art store and get a steel file so I can make this little doll lady. I love you, I love you, I love you. You're so cute in there. Okay, have a good day. Bye.